host in Bradford has been Mr. Hasmukh Shah, originally born and raised in Nakuru in Kenya, but has lived in Bradford for almost 40 years now. He is a physicist, a businessman, a community leader, and a major force of inspiration to the entire Hindu community here in the UK and globally. One of the themes which has been emerging from the kind of filming we have done so far is the theme of leadership. Not leadership with a capital L, but almost leadership through the values and the actual virtues of the people we have met. They have become leaders through their example, through their actions, through their character and conduct. In fact, I have known Mr. Hasmukh Shah for many years now, and I think, and I will not be wrong in saying that he is not only a leader, but he is a leader of leaders. He has done a tremendous job in inspiring young people all over the country and is the key patron of the National Hindu Students Forum, which is a campus-wide organization with chapters in nearly 30 universities all over Britain. So first, Mr. Hasmukh Shah, tell me a little bit about the Hindu concept of leadership.
Namaste Atul Bhai.
Namaste.
I think the description that you have given of me, I believe it's a way off mark. I am, like you, just a humble servant of people and Samaj and Dharma. Leadership concept in Hindu Dharma is really based on karma. Karma means actions which inspire yourself to do good things, to do things which are righteous as prescribed in our Dharma. Dharma is righteousness. So any action which is righteous must inspire yourself, and through action, through your behavior, through your thought process, it also should inspire anyone around you, should give them the right vibes, and that leads someone to look up to you for answers which they cannot find themselves. So leadership cannot be demanded. Leadership can only be commanded through your own righteous actions. So that's what I believe our Dharma tells us about leadership. Leadership through karma.
You have managed to inspire a lot of young people in this country and given them and helped them build an Indo-Brit identity here in Britain. Can you tell us some examples of that experience and how it has influenced the young people and the kind of leadership they in turn are giving to the new Britain?
Particularly the young British Hindus are very clever, very bright people. They need explanation. They need a scientific, a logical and a natural answer to the mysteries of the universe. And if one is not able to give them that explanation, they will be wandering in the wilderness. Like we have seen so many of young people who are on the wrong path. So in order to inspire young people, you cannot remain aloof from them. You have to be with them. You have to be friends with them. You have to be one with them. You have to play with them. You have to work hard with them. And you cannot act as a guide unless you act with them as they are. So you have to befriend them, you have to live with them. And this has come about through my experiences in Sangha, Shakha, which is a place, it's like a crucible well, where reactions take place. But for reactions to take place, you must have the right catalyst. Yeah. And the catalysts are young people themselves. And you have to become that catalyst in order to create that reaction, the righteous reaction. And in Sangh Shakha, we used to have these activities, physical as well as mental debates, educational debates, debates about who we are, why do we do things in a particular manner. Are they just rituals in our dharma, or is there a scientific basis for it? Once you go through that process yourself when you are young, it is only then that you can transfer that knowledge to the other upcoming generation. And you cannot act like a teacher at a distance or a high-handed approach, but you have to really befriend them. So whenever I meet all these young people, they think I am one of them. Yeah. And the attitude should be that of, as you have seen in our previous history, like an ashram, yeah, where a guru is there, but not overpowering, but actually befriending the students, acting as friends, acting as parents, acting as a guide, and sometimes when you need to put them on the right track, act a little bit firmly for their interest, for our interest, and in order to maintain our dharma. So that is how you engage with young people, to be one with them.
Wow. The National Sewa Day, which is coming up next Sunday, and you yourself are a very good example of somebody who has practiced self-sacrifice and service to the nation, to the community, and to the family throughout your life. Can you tell us a little bit more about the concept of the National Sewa Day and what you aim to achieve?
First of all, when you say that I have sacrificed, if I say that, then all my efforts will go in vain. It has to be a natural process, a natural way of life in yourself, and you can't say that I have self-sacrificed this and that, because then you are trying to highlight something which should be God's gift. A National Sewa Day is a concept whereby, and as you know, Sewa means selfless service. Serve men, you will serve God. And therefore, to serve others is one of the founding pillars, cornerstone of our dharma. And Sewa has done tremendous work in helping rehabilitate victims of natural disasters throughout the last decade and a half. And so we have now decided that instead of just collecting cash, we have to transform the thinking of man, thinking of people in this country, transform in the way that it becomes a second nature for them to assist, to give, without expecting anything in return. Serve man to serve God. And National Sewa Day was devised in order to create this transformation, to create this awareness amongst people, but to start with amongst our own people. To come out on this day and serve the disadvantaged, serve the elderly, serve those people who do not have homes, go to the hospitals and give them that service, and it is quite easily done. And we have gone out to organizations, to individuals, youth in this country who have a tremendous dynamism in them. That spirit, that dynamic spirit resides in them. It just needs to be ignited. It just needs to be given a catalytic boost. And we have made people aware. So on the 21st of November, which is a Sunday, a lot of people throughout the country, throughout the cities of UK, will come out in their numbers, will go to community centres where collection points are arranged, or will go to elderly homes to give service to the elderly, or will go to the homeless people, centres where homeless people come, and there is a serving kitchen there, and provide them with the food, and thereby give an opportunity to people like you and me, a spiritual uplift, to do something for others. And if you do that for that, then you are actually serving God. And by serving God, you are then serving yourself.
The aim of the Masala tour is to make visible the huge wisdom that the Indian community in Britain has brought to these shores, not only in theory but in lived practice and experience. There seems to be a fear in Britain about working with living gurus, people who are living a life of wisdom, who are setting examples. It seems we prefer to either celebrate the celebrities and worship the celebrities, or the past gods or the past leaders. But we forget what is living, what is right in front of our eyes. Can you enlighten us about that? How can we learn to respect the good that is around us and to work with the good that is around us?
I think we can start by working on ourselves. Me. My duty and my responsibility is the principle, is the basis where we have to start, instead of my right. Once we say my right, then we are completely destroying the concept of service to the others. It should be मैं नहीं तू ही. You are my center for service, not I. So if we remove the I, then that is the beginning of this concept of serving people, of taking the responsibility upon us. You see, Britain is undergoing tremendous stress, economic stress, and it is because we have a social security plan in place today, and that has made a lot of people at the grassroots level dormant, dependent on the state, and that has created a philosophy in them that it is my right to have this. It is the duty only of the state to give me my right, and that needs to be reversed. That needs to be reversed to say that it is my duty to serve, it is my responsibility. Once that is established, then you look at your family. You ensure that the family values are respected. And again, the politicians here, the past prime ministers, the present one, they are all acknowledging this, that antisocial behavior orders are one of the saddest aspects of British youth in this country. And the only way, and the reason for that is a breakdown of family values. And all the politicians agree that Indian values, Hindu values, where there is tremendous respect for family, the togetherness of family to encounter all the problems and obstacles, is bound to give Britain a new lease of life. So it is family values which need to be established in order for the individual, the family, the society we are living in, and for the nation to break through this tremendous difficulty we are facing ourselves.